Hello. So tonight, first, I'm gonna put the upper rear glass black bit on here to replace that little broken piece. I'm gonna replace all of this, and then we're gonna tear down a couple of DVD ROMs because they've been sitting in my garage for a while, and I don't know what to do with them. They're actually rusting. Actually, this is a CD-ROM. So yeah, we're gonna be disassembling some stuff. Maybe we'll get keep the lasers. We'll see what happens. Don't actually need this open right now, so we're gonna close that. I need this, and yeah, this is still not great because we're using the very old webcam because I was using this as my webcam for a long time. So once I get this fixed, we can start using this again. Let me actually just get this out of the way. There. I think this is held on. I thought this is held on the same way as the front. I haven't been able to find any directions on how to replace it, so I'm assuming it's just an issue of breaking the seal tape like it was the front. Really hope it is, because if it isn't, I'm making a huge mistake here then. And if you've never seen one of these things that I'm using right now, it's really nothing special. It's just a little piece of triangular plastic. It's slightly thinner than a credit card, and I think it's made of similar plastic. I'm going to use this one here. Wedge this underneath. Doesn't look like there's anything actually there. That would be a concern. Except, I should probably open this up first to see what we have to save. Alright, so what do we have here? Come on, focus. There you go. We've got clear. I don't think this is even the same part. It is the same part. We'll see. Yeah, this is concerning already. This is not the same piece. See this? Yeah, they're both plastic. Big, thick layer of tape on there. So there's quite a bit of plastic I'm going to have to remove. Or tape, rather. Gooey stuff. There we go. Alright, so I kind of feel like I'm looking at two different parts here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see if I can find another. The manual I found did not look like this at all. I am concerned. So, wait a minute. F-U-Y-H-A. F-U-Y-H-A 2017 2017 709 709 2111. This is PMP, BMP. Maybe this is just the print dates or creation dates, but Pixel 2 extra large back glass replacement directions. Yeah, okay, so those still match. Uh-huh. All right. Okay, yeah, it looks like I have to actually remove these bits here and put them on there. Doesn't look too finicky. Okay, good. So the directions I saw didn't talk about that. They just skipped some pieces. That's all. Okay. I feel a little bit better about that. So let's move this out of the way of the workspace so we don't get shattered glass in the interiors of it. How do you come out? You look like one big piece. That would be very convenient. Let's see if there is. Let's try the plastic duty. Yeah, one big piece. That alleviates some concerns. It's just a matter of getting the tool in there. And breaking the tape up. There. You can see that it's gone right under. There we go. Hoping I don't break it in the process. I'm trying being very gentle, or at least I'd like to think I am. Yeah. Still some broken pieces of glass there. I'll scrape that off. Are you listening to our usual Steezy AF channel? And I'm getting broken glass glued to my fingers. That's wonderful. You know, I learned a lesson last week that I did not continue through to this week. I did not think to bring any acetone with me into this situation. That was dumb. Or rubbing alcohol rather, not acetone. Acetone will probably melt the plastic. I think that was La Vie en Rose for a moment there. Alright, so we've cleaned all the gluey gunk off of here, I think. Let's make sure I got all the broken glass and such. Nah. Alright, so lens for the light, detection lenses, that's the microphone for the main camera. We're just about ready. Put this over there, out of the way. Actually, let's just put it in here so it's completely out of the way and we don't need this anymore. And once I've cleaned up my work area, I'm going to clean up the phone of the tapey, gooey nastiness. Alright, that's clean. That's prepared. Let's clean this off. Oh, there's a bunch of shards of glass here. Hold on. Alright. What do we got? Alright, so it doesn't look like there's much to worry about here. Wait. Nope, Canterbury's gone. Okay, must use it all up. Should probably invest in some more. Who does this sound? Why does this sound familiar? Who is this? Ah, Dulce. Flow fills. Boom, boom, boom. That's gunk. Alright, so I'm going to put tape along here. Doesn't seem to have been any along the... No, there was a very thin piece there. Alright. Is it still there? No. Okay. So what I need is thicker bits of this size. You can't really see it, but there is. This is an incremental smallest to largest, and I need the largest for around the perimeter, which is convenient. What happened to my scissors? They were in here. I kind of need them for this. What did I do with them? Oh, just gonna have to use ye old knifey. Alright, that's cut. And now I just need to apply it. I'm going to start from the corner, or no? No, I think I'll start from there. That's not as rounded as I'd like. Alright, so I'll use the plastic. There we go. Now I need another length for over there. Should be about the same, I think. So I will just do that. That's not going to work, so I'm going to do this. Okay, there we go. Where did you go? Well, where did we go, actually? There we go. You know what? If you don't want to come off the backing tape and you want to come off the fronting tape, I'll just work with the fronting tape. There we go. And then we will... Nope, don't want to use your inherent stickiness in my favor, huh? I'm gonna have to slice this off because it went down jumbled. Alright, so we will now yeah, it's not gonna work. Alright, let's try getting the large bits that go here cut out, which I think let's see. Did I cut too large a piece? I think I cut too large a piece here. There's not much to do about that now. No, just right. Cool. Come on, tape. There we go. It's not cooperating. Alright, let's see if I can get it to cooperate. Nah, this one to cooperate. There we go. on, get off my finger. There. Now, was there tape or any adhesive along this portion? Nope, there was not. Alright, so it was just tape along here and there. There was none there. Which seems like an error. I'm just going to cut out a short piece to go along the side, top there. There we go. I still have to put tape on this piece here. Can't forget that. Alright, so I've applied the adhesive here. Pressed it down. I think I'm not even going to try that. It's just going to stay in my pocket. It's just not going to be a moisture barrier. It's really just meant to hold that piece of plastic on, or piece of glass on. Alright. I need a narrow thinger. It's going to take one long strip here and start cutting and placing as we go. This is a lot easier than cutting it and then placing it. Should have been doing it this way this entire time. He said shortly before cutting his finger. I'm being very sloppy safety-wise here. This is a bit too... this is less steezy and more romantic evening, isn't it? I'm doing a really good job of this. I'm going to screw up any second now. That's usually how that works. So I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I don't know what these two little holes are. Brightness sensor module. Oh, okay, cool. That is at least what I assume it is. Trying to cut this last bit of paper off because we don't really need it. Ah. Oh. Oh, still there. Hold on. All right, good. Let's apply this. Make sure first that I haven't. Okay, good. Make sure I didn't put any fingerprints on the inside of it. So then I have to take the entire thing apart to fix it. Clean it, and that is not something I want to do. I'm gonna get the other tweezers out because they're really good at grabbing these things. Oops. Excuse me. Okay, so think I got it. I think my office, my studio may be a bit, office studio, whatever, maybe a bit dusty or dirty because I'm having a bit of a hacky cough, but only when I'm in here. All right, did I get another piece of glue on there? I did. All right. That's done. Now we peeled all the bits of paper off of here. You know, I'm going to take one of these squares, I'm going to cut them in half and put them on these little corners, just in case. That's not working. It's not meant to seal anything, so let's just put it on. It's not as fine as when it was new. It's actually a bit raised in comparison, but it's me fixing my phone. It's not supposed to be 100% perfect. It's just supposed to make it work longer than it would have otherwise. There, all done. Now I'll turn it on. And make sure that I didn't actually put my fingerprints on the interior. That would be inconvenient. I do have optical wipes here. Let's see. No, I don't have any optical wipes to use. It's an old prescription. Never mind. Nope. No optical wipes. All right. Nope. No fingerprints. Yay. All right. Phone is fixed. I'm going to set it aside for now. We'll clean up this mess. We'll spend the next 45 minutes or so taking apart a couple of old optical drives. Don't know what I'm going to do with the parts. I remember years ago, someone saved their, I remember seeing this in one of those instructables.com thing or whatever. Somebody saved their took apart their DVD burner. This is when DVD burners were still kind of expensive, I think. Because it died, and the only thing that they found, the laser diode was still good. And they kept the laser diode, and they used it to make a laser pointer across with a laser burner from a desktop computer. So basically a balloon popper. So these rewritable CD-ROM drive is from my father's old computer. So it tells you how old it is. It's a CD-ROM, rewritable CD-ROM. I'm not even sure if they make those anymore, like standalones. But I'm going to take it apart anyway. And I don't think I'm going to put these screws in the laptop collection because this is not from a laptop. Oh, warranty void if seal damaged. Oh, I'm going to damage the seal. Might still be. Yep, okay, that works. Maybe I should stop there and take off the front panel first. Yeah. So this is a Philips CDR-RW drive. Manufactured November 2014. Oh, it's a 5 volt. Or 12 volt. Alright, interesting. I didn't know they came and or. It's kind of neat. Oh. Alright. There. 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 Where'd that pin go that I was using? Oh boy. Alright. That'll do. Where are you? SIM card button. Ha! Or tool. SIM card tool works just fine. Or not. A lot further down, huh? Yeah, it's a lot further down. And a SIM card. I need a paper clip. Which I just happen to have a few here. Convenient. Good old paperclip. There we go. How do you come off? How do you come off? Don't think you do. Alright, well, doesn't look like there's any screws for me to take off on this end, so I will continue where I stopped. First, let's void a warranty. Ha ha ha. Voity. Voity. Void. Warranty voided. There we go. Wahahaha. I can say words. I promise. Some good screws on this. So that's the spindly bit that the disk drive pushes up against, I guess? Or the presses the CD-ROM up against it. I made this one. I guess this then presses up, and then presses the disc up against this, which is that allows it to spin. Huh. Neat. You know, I don't actually think I've ever seen one of these things opened. Got a tooth system there. Ah, I see what's going on here. I think I see what's going on here. No, this is metal. Wow. That was plastic. Okay, so this opens up word, and this should all come out. Is it still plugged in? Where are you plugged in? I can't unplug you, can I? Oh, rubber. Rubber feet, probably for noise dampening. Huh, neat. Okay, so that's actually soldered in. I cannot. That doesn't unplug. Okay. This motor solenoid thing, I think, seems to be soldered onto its plug. And here's the plug for that. Whoops. Oh, yeah, one more plug. Or cable strip. There we go. Alright, so I guess that's the speed control for this motor. This is the ribbon that controls this motor. This ribbon controls this motor. And has a nice little spiral shaft on it. Helps move this up and down very precisely. And that big ribbon that I took off was to power and run and read the laser. Wait, so this is just sitting on some plastic pegs? Yeah. Oh, what do you know? It seems to be taped, glued down. There we go. Okay. Well, this is a... Oh. These are heat pads. This had a heat pad attached to it. That got hot, I guess. This entire thing was entire bottom piece was a heatsink. How do you know? I certainly didn't. Alright, so foam, noise, sound insulation, I guess. Some cheapy thermal pad stuff. Regular old piece of metal. Nothing special. Wasn't expecting anything special, but... Alright, now... That just pops up. Okay. There's no screws holding this in place, are there? There aren't, but there is a... There we go. There are clamps. Right there. And there. And one there. Alright, that's the motor that brings it in and out. Some sort of switch. Probably tells that it's open or closed. I don't think I have much use for this. I can see myself having a use for this if I wanted to make like an auto feeder for like latch into place again. Wait, what? No friggin' way. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can see this being useful. If I maybe wanted to do an auto feeder of some sort. At this point, this is just plastic and metal I can toss in the recycle. Ideas for future projects are for if I had one of these and I needed where I needed it. Automated fish food or cat food thing. There's a tray that sits up here or under here. Yeah. Seal off this area here. And then put in a panel that drops here. Appropriate amount of food drops in. Opens out. Panel drops. Food falls into the bowl. Easy peasy. I'll have to remember that for the future. But this goes into the recycle pile. So, we have the circuit board that controls the entire optical drive. That's going to go into the... what can I use you for? Probably something. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. But this, I might try removing, as well as this switch. Maybe this, and the LED just for funsies. So I'll strip this down later. Might as well keep that along. Wow, this is just a lot of electronic and metal. I wish I knew how to use this or what to use it for. This is a high-speed doodad. High-speed motor. Let's try to get the optical board out. The actual optical board. There's a screw there. This screw holds on the plastic armature here. Seems to hold on the... No, that just locks into the spiral motor there. I can't be that the entire laser module is held in with one screw. I guess we're about to find out. Might be the smallest screw I've taken out yet. Alright. And that magnetic piece is not strong enough to grab it. Might not be magnetic. Let's try a finer bit. This is a double-aught Phillips head. Yeah, that's just spinning in place now. Nope. Will not come out. And where'd my tool go? There it is. Actually, I have a tool for this that isn't a razor blade that I would ruin in the process. How about I use that instead? Correct and proper tool. Oh wow, yeah, this is all sorts of moving. Not bumping into it with the with this tool. Now that I've loosened that screw. I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to just bend it out of the way, but I can't seem to figure out another way to get it out of there. Oh, that screw doesn't hold the laser in. That screw is a fine adjustment screw. At least that's what it seems like to me. Oh! Oh, maybe it does hold it in. But just barely, wow. That's a lens, that's not the laser at all. Where the heck's the laser? Oh, we got a prism down here. So the laser is in here. And that is a prism. Ooh, it's a very fine prism. I feel almost bad for taking this thing apart. Oh, neat. Okay, so there are very small wires here that help this thing stay in place. And there's magnets, ooh, nice strong magnets, that help this thing focus. That's cool. How do I take the rest of you apart, though? Where is... I think I'm going to have to take this entire armature apart just so I can look at this properly. It's not like I was avoiding it. Oh, that's not the right one. We want the single lot, not the double lot. I think maybe I should have paused the stream and replaced the camera because this thing stinks. Alright, so let's take out this, what is this, the load balancer? It's just a random metal plate. Must be some sort of weight load balancing thing. Definitely using a double lot. That single lot's way too large. Or is it? No. It's also not working right. Is that too small? Double lot? I think they might be both too big. That can't be right. This doesn't look that huge. Let's try triple lot and see what happens. No. How about a 1? Let's try 1. No. Wow. I don't know what they used on that one, but it's staying. It's not coming out. Wait, is that a magnet? It's not magnetic. It's ferrous, but it's not a magnet. Well, might as well take these off. I had a compass around here somewhere I could check. Actually, let's do this. If it is magnetic, then placing it pole... hold on a second. Yep, doesn't care. Excuse the sound, sorry. There we go. But I've been keeping all my magnets on my... Probably in a bad place now that I think about it. Anyway, recycle. Been keeping them on the microphone arm, and that's, now that I think about it, probably not the best place for that. The one is definitely too large for anything that I want to do right now. I don't need the twos anymore. I'll put that back. This is aught and double aught time. This is double aught. No, that's triple. That's double. You're triple. Let's put that back. All right, that's one day I'll think of a use for these, but I'm not going to keep them around for that. I suspect it'll be easy enough for me to find these parts in the future if I ever want to. It's just an old optical drive. They're everywhere. Okay. Let's take this motor off while we're at it. Slowly but surely this thing will be completely disassembled. And all the screws will be out. I think I'm going to try and keep the lens. I feel like something pretty could be made out of it. Probably not gonna, or the prism lens, whatever. Probably not gonna do a rainbow effect of any sort. It's definitely a focusing agent, a redirecting and a focusing tool. Oh, just a regular old metal rod. Oh, a regular old greased metal rod. Take off the random bits of metal, clean this thing off. I don't think I can take this plastic. Yeah, no, this plastic has been welded through on either side. So these things are not going to come off anytime soon. Recycle. Plain old metal goes in the plain old metal recycle pile. Let's see if I can remove this piece of metal out of this piece of plastic. Doesn't look ultra complicated. Ah, found it. As long as I didn't find it with my foot, that's what matters. Okay. So this is the lens, the focal lens, and it is adjusted by these magnets, which seem to be crimped in place. This little screw holds the controller mechanism. Oh, and the magnets just keep it floating. These little wires pull it back and forth. Ah, interesting. Looks like I need some wezzers. Good. Vice tweezers. Let's see if I can. Nope. Regular tweezers then. Okay, this is soldered in place through the opposite side. The only way I'm getting at this laser is I start desoldering pieces. And I don't have that in me tonight. I'm tired. And it looks like this is the prism. It looks like it might be glued in. Or at the very least epoxied in. That seems to be a motor. Oh. That's how tired I am. I'm dropping things. Yeah, all of this is soldered to this chunk of metal, or soldered together, and I don't think I'm gonna get it apart with a pair of tweezers. I think what I need to do is first unsolder this bit here. You can't really see it. Well, let's try holding it up like so. So first I think I'd have to unsolder this piece here, which connects to this board. This bit of circuitry there. Which has an access port for some reason. Right there. Maybe that's not even... Are you a plug? You're a plug. Okay. Alright, I unplugged you. Now what? No, you weren't a plug. I just broke you. Whatever you were, you're broken now. Never mind. Yeah. So I'm going to have to unsolder here, which will release this piece here, which will then let me fold that up over here, which should give me access to the diode. And it looks like these two these two solder points are holding the ribbon cable that controls the diode in place. So I'd have to remove that solder point and that solder point, and then I can unfurl some amount of this. I swear it looks like it should unplug, but it does. It just did. It looks like it was glued into place. Oh no, I've ruined it. Okay. So, I thought this piece in here is the diode. That's the laser diode right there. Or this must all be a focusing tunnel. Yeah, this looks like a focusing tunnel. That's a laser diode. And this is a focusing tunnel. I have completely borked this entire thing. There's no way for me to use this now. Can I at least salvage these magnets? Doesn't look like it. They've been crimped in place. And I don't have anything strong enough to uncrimp them. I like these magnets. Oh well. So, what have we learned? The laser diode is very small. That's what we learned. In fact, it's that small. That little bit inside there. That's the laser diode. Yeah, that's the laser diode. And everything from this point on, going like so, that's a focusing tunnel going into the prism, which then shoots it up into this lens, which hovers between these magnets, and is controlled by very tiny wires to make it go back and forth really fast so it can focus on the and read things. There's no way for me to salvage this. I have destroyed it. I guess the question is now, do I really want this prism, which seems to be glued into place into a solid chunk of steel? Not really. I don't think so. Although this might be aluminum, feels a bit light for steel. Alright. I think I learned enough tonight. We have another 2 drives we can take apart next week to figure more things out. Maybe we can figure out a project or something? I don't know. I mean, something about this spiral shaft makes me want to use it for something. I'm convinced I can use this for something. Something fun. But, I mean, do I want to hold on to it until I figure out what I can do with it? Not really. And same thing for this guy. This is going to spin super fast. This is the motor for the disk drive. It's been super fast. What can I do with it? I don't know. Do I want to hold on to it until I figure something out? I honestly don't know. I don't think I do. Because, like I said before, these drives are everywhere. Anyway. All I know is we've broken some stuff down for recycle. And this takes up a lot less space than it did before. Oh, and this guy here, which I can't reuse. I could probably make into a project enclosure or something. But that's metal. Into the recycle bin. We've got 2 more drives of this variety that are lying around that I can play with. They're so old that they don't even have SATA on them. They're parallel ports. So, yeah. This one they seem to... This is a light on, and this is a Toshiba Samsung. Okay, I'm like, DVD Master, who the heck's that? So we'll take these apart next week. Now to fix my phone. I have very few things left in the house to fix. I should probably make a concerted effort of putting together those monitors. The question is, how? I kept all the mounting bits. Didn't label any of the mounting bits. Should have done that. But that's too late for that. I can always figure it out. But I see I'm saying "but" a lot right now. I do need to figure out what screws go to which one, panel-wise. And these project enclosures are too rough and too heavy metal. The metal is too rough and they're too heavy to be used. What can I do with you? They're uneven in length, which just tells me that when I go through the rest of them, I'll find some more of this similar length. They are extraordinarily smooth. Figure something out. But that's it for the night. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had some amount of enjoyment watching me take apart these things. I enjoyed myself. I always enjoy myself when I take these things apart. I will not put these in here. These are laptop screws. And yeah, they're pretty much the same screws, honestly. Some of them a little bit larger, but I think I'd like to figure out. Before I start. Honestly, it's already a mountain. I'm trying to dig through to find a molehill, and I'm not making a mountain of a molehill at this point. I know, I'm mixing my metaphors. I'm already going through a haystack to find a needle, so a couple more clumps of hay isn't going to make a difference. There, that makes sense. So I guess I'll just continue putting the screws in there. We've almost got a full thing of screws. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight. This is always a relaxing affair for me. And I finally fixed my broken phone. I'm pleased with myself. Pleased. I can make words. I'm pleased with myself for that. I did a good job. I now know that I can fix my own phone pretty handily and easily. Tomorrow is late to the game. There's no projected lightning storms like there have been the last few weeks. I don't foresee myself losing internet or power multiple times throughout the day. So, join me. Oh yeah, you can kind of see if this is Argyle and that's Argyle. But join me tomorrow. I'll be just playing Super Mario. I'm working my way through some secret cool castle thing. We'll see what happens. I haven't hit the 50 continues yet. In fact, don't think I've hit a dozen continues yet. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Super Mario. I'm at 8. 8 continues. But it's a very lenient game, and I think I may have to institute a new rule of only so many streams. So I can play other games. I'd like to play other games. Until then, thanks for joining me. Have a good night. And take care. Be safe. Drink your water. Do some stretches. Okay. Bye-bye.